Oh, hey, we're back. Welcome to Mike and Matthew in the morning, except for it's not morning yet, but it will be in a little bit because it's 11:58 p.m. and it's almost in the morning. So it is almost Michael and Matthew in the morning, but right now it's Michael and Matthew. And anyway, so tonight we're talking about privacy and in computing and cloud computing. And what I would like to discuss is how movies portray this to be something other than abnormal. So, like we take a show like 24 where Jack Bauer tries to disappear forever, but instead of disappearing forever, the government finds out. I mean, it doesn't matter how good or cool of an agent you are, they'll always find you. Any other movies you can think of that portray something of privacy that describes it?
When I think of a movie that I saw recently, which is sort of related to that, but have you ever seen Gattaca?
I have.
It kind of reminds me a little bit about that, where it's not really like you're trying to like be invisible, but you're portraying yourself as somebody else. And like throughout the whole movie, he like he always has to like take a bath like every like 45 minutes just so that like none of his skin is showing, and like he pretends to be somebody he's not, and like all of these like he's getting his blood drawn and this, that, and the other just to prove who he is, and he's actually like living life as another person. So that was my initial thought. I don't really know why, but just kind of in the end, like they figured out that he wasn't who he said he was, and like through technology they figured that out. So it kind of goes along the lines of like it doesn't matter like what you try to do, you're never going to get away from it. So
and that was taking place in the future with future technology. So I mean, but I think even now it's hard to keep anything private these days, especially with cloud computing, which is a new technology, especially with Apple. They just came out with a new iCloud, which they're advertising a lot. And Google Documents and even Amazon has their own cloud computing. So how do you keep that from being hacked or taken from somebody else? It's nearly impossible. So
and it's kind of interesting too. I have an iPhone, and with the photo stream they have like for all Mac. Everything Mac now is if you've got your phone and you take a picture and you're on Wi-Fi, once you take that picture, it's put in the cloud and it's on your photo stream. And something that I've seen a lot of people talk about now is that like no matter what happens with that picture, if you took it while you're on Wi-Fi, it goes to the photo stream and it goes to the cloud. And right now there's nothing you can do to get it off the cloud. There's like no way to get it out of the cloud. The only way to like keep your pictures from doing that is to like go off of 3G and go back to, or get off of Wi-Fi and go back to like your 3G service when you take pictures.
So it does it all automatically?
Yeah. Okay. So like there's no control. Well, you can go into your settings and turn on photo stream. Like if you want your photos, like, if you want your photos to do that, but like if you take a photo and it's like a crappy photo and you're like, oh, this is bad quality, like it's still going to go to the cloud. Or if you take, a risque picture and and you're on Wi-Fi, then that's in the cloud.
Too late.
Take pictures of my kneecaps and it's in the cloud.
We don't want to see any kneecaps online, that's for sure. iCloud is definitely the future. Oh, hey, we have another visitor. Yeah. Hey, yeah, we'll bring him in here. No, just have you come in here. Yeah. Walk around in the tracking room here. Yeah. We have a unanimous visitor today, Deloy.
Anonymous,
unanimous, same thing. All right, we'll make.
It's unanimously anonymous.
Unanimously anonymous. All right, we'll bring him in here today. Maybe. Yeah, here he comes. Who do we have here?
I'm Zach.
We have Zach. Zach, would you want to describe to us your view on privacy in computing these days, in technology? If you had to describe your private settings on your computer, do you think people have easy access to your stuff, or do you think with iCloud things are becoming more and more or less secure?
I really don't know. I've never had any personal problems with security breaches, but I also don't have a whole lot of stuff online to begin with. so I don't have anything major that could be compromised.
Okay. Yeah, because we see this happening now throughout, especially like plagiarism and stuff. We're trying to keep that at a minimal, but with privacy, I mean, with the internet, it's not so much what the government is stopping us from doing. It's what can we do past the government. Like, the government can't control the internet anymore. It's definitely become. It's
the whole
gone
trying
beyond
to control
that.
the internet bill was almost a joke.
Yeah,
really.
oh yeah, it's definitely a joke, and there's no way they can ever do it. But I mean, you just got people who are smarter than everybody else doing their own thing. So
and they're not part of the government, which just makes it even better.
Exactly. Well, I mean, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
What are you working on here?
We've got a studio recording session in 15 minutes.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we're just doing this for fun and for a class at the same time. So, so yeah.
If it works, it works.
Cool. Yeah. Well, thanks for just dropping by, and hope to see you again on our next show, which will be happening next week. And I don't know what we're talking about. I haven't looked at that far ahead, but yeah.
Nice if I could be more prepared next.
Yeah. No, this is better. It's a podcast. You're not supposed to know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
But this has been Mike and Matthew in the Almost Morning.